This conference will now be recorded.
So how to explain your experience in the interview? So 1 year, 2 year experience or 3 years experience, whatever you are adding to your CV, how you will explain in the interview. So tell me about yourself, tell me about your experience, your background, your knowledge on automation or functionality. All questions are similar questions. They want to know how much you know automation or what you worked on or what was your role, everything. Okay, so current project I am working on or worked on, or a recent project I worked on. So if you say I left a company, so you will talk my recent project. Or if you are working and serving notice period, you are saying, then you will talk my current project I am working on is in retail. So retail means the retail domain projects are Flipkart, Amazon, and all that online shopping sites. Okay, that are your retail business applications. And then I'm working on project is in a retail domain and similar to Flipkart, you can say, or similar to Amazon, and the name you can give anything, guys. Okay, so you can give some XYZ according to you. Okay, so that should be some XYZ project, whatever you have the project details. So if I tell you now, you all will keep the same. So it will become generic. Okay, everyone using same project name, it is not good way to use that. Okay, so that is what I want you to take any project. Okay, or a company name you can say, and for that company we are developing a site for them. Okay, like this. So there will be so many or thousands of applications in this retail. You can take any names or anything. Okay, on that, on top of that, you can say in this project I'm working on a automation, and you can say I am working on creating the framework or improving the framework. Okay, and writing the test cases, creating the test cases. Basically you can say that, okay, basic knowledge you have on a creating automation test scripts. Okay, so automation test cases are called as scripts. Okay, so the test scripts are nothing but the files that we write. So Java class file, that are your test scripts. Okay, automation test scripts. Test cases are manual test cases. When someone is saying test cases, what that test case is like, the test case is what we have seen in the manual testing training. Okay, the test case steps and everything will be there. So this is your test case, having the details of the steps. Okay, and test script is your Java class files, that are your test scripts. Okay, your test case, automation test cases are test scripts. Writing the automation test scripts, and you can you can say in detail about this as well. Writing the XPath. Okay, creating the locators XPath, and then taking reading the data from Excel file or page object model you have used. So these words should come in your answer. Okay, so these words are coming in your introduction. What words? Page object model, you worked on a test ng, and then you worked on a framework, which is a hybrid or a BDD or a test driven or data driven. Okay, whatever words you mention, the next question will be on that words, guys. Okay, so the next question will be on what is page object model. Okay, so this was your introduction. In that you are saying that, okay, I worked on a page object model framework, writing the test cases, and I write XPath and test cases and locators, or my framework is in this way. You will tell some 10 lines you are saying, and then with 10 lines he got an idea. Okay, interviewer got an idea, like whatever you know, and you know test ng, or you know basics of automation at least, and you know some framework or basic framework you are familiar with. Okay, so these words, if are coming, that is a good way. So your introduction or your experience should come with this all. So you should talk about project automation and these terminologies. Then your questions will be on a page object model and test engine and some details. So initially the basic questions will come from a Java. What are the oops concept, what is string, or what are the methods, what are overloading, what is a constructor, some basic questions. Okay, so
So
it will.
Rajni,
Hmm, hmm.
so like suppose if somebody like ask what kind of project are you working, we will, yeah, we will explain that part. I'm working on, you know, using POM and using test engineer this. Do I need to mention the name of the project, or how we can handle like
Yes,
that
you
part?
have to mention the project name in the CV. Yes, exactly. You have to mention the project name in the CV. Okay, and then you can mention the project description as well in the CV. So project description is your project name and who is the user, what is the use of that
Yeah,
project.
so that is what I'm asking. So like which project we have to mention? Like if suppose we don't have any project, and so somebody, you know, like ask this question like as a recruiter, so what I
Okay,
have to mention?
so you can say my project name is Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix is like any combination of a project is, so they name as that one, or I will give you the names individually. Okay, so I don't want to give in the classroom the names. If I give, you all will keep the same. Okay, and then what will happen down the line,
Okay. Mhm.
everything is like, maybe you all are applying to the same company, maybe, right? Don't know, you all are looking for the jobs, and maybe you two or three of you are also keeping the same one. It may be the issue, or they may be like, it is not a good impression to have that repetitive things, similar things. So do not keep something generic. Okay, so keep it to yourself, your own project, explain it properly. Okay, so some projects I will give you, or the names I will share, you can take that, or you can take the banking application. Okay, so this one you can generally everyone can take. Okay, so you can take a banking project, okay, whichever country you are into, and in that you will have a big bank or something, right? Or that, or whichever is very famous, that bank you can take. And I worked for that bank, or I worked for JPMC, I worked for a Citibank, or like that, or my client is. Okay, so when we say project means my client. Okay, so Amazon is my project means what, Amazon is my client, right? So these are your clients, you worked for them, but your payroll company is different. Okay, maybe the TCS or a Wipro or some other companies, they are your payroll companies. But the at the end you are developing a software for some other clients, right? So that are your project names will be. Or else you can say you are your project name is something XYZ, but your client is this person. Not every time the project names and the client names will be same, not every time. Okay, many times it will be same. So that's why I'm saying, okay, if I'm working for Amazon, so my project name is Amazon, and then we are working for Amazon, that is what it is. So you can make note of these all different banking applications you can keep in, and then you will be able to explain some banking related things, because we already use that banks or all that things, or in bit familiar with that once. But in actually working in the banking domain, there are so many different things that are there. Okay, so banking domain has so many things, each domain has their own these things. Okay, the terminologies or the level of expertise and details about. So we'll not worry about much on a uh, domain related thing, because interviewer will be interested in asking you questions for automation and testing. Okay, so how you test, or what is your approach, or what you know in terms of automation and manual, that is his main criteria to take the interview. So there is no much weightage or given some focus on the read. the domain. But in few cases, if it is a banking application, the opening is for a bank client, and they may be expecting, okay, if you know banking applications, or you worked on a banking domain, that is added advantage, like that people may have, but that is not so much. Okay, so this way you can keep in some experience. If you really need project names or project descriptions, get take it from me. Okay, so I'll help you guys. Okay, the names exactly, if you want, I can give you the names you can keep in the CV. So names should also look like real ones, right? So whatever, we should have the confidence as well. We should talk some 1 or 2 minutes at least about the project. Okay, so you should know minimum things about the project. And your this is one question, the first question. Okay, what is your experience, the project, and all. And apart from that, hmm, exactly. Apart from that, there will be questions on your day-to-day activities. Okay, so what is your day-to-day activities, or what are the different calls you have, or what you do in a day, or how your days are in, like in the testing, or how it is everything. So you can answer in that. So you have a daily stand up. Okay, so in agile we are working, and then uh, in the beginning we have a sprint planning meeting, and then at the end we have a sprint review and sprint retrospective meeting. And so daily we have a stand up, and then in depends like what are your day to day activities. So if you are in the initial sprint day, so you will design a test case, and then after the build is given for testing, you will be performing the testing, or you will be performing the regression, smoke, sanity. It all depends, right? So not exactly we can say that. So you have to and one more thing you should remember, not always 100% correct answer is expected in the interview, not always. Okay, so interviewer will expect you to be like they know, okay, the candidate is at a 3 years experience or a 2 years experience. They may not be expert in everything. Okay, they are already aware of, so they will be okay even if you are able to answer 50 to 60 70 percentage of answers, 70% of questions answers properly, and remaining 30% you can try to give answer. Okay, no need to be like very silent saying that no, I don't know. Give some answer saying that okay, I know this much, remaining things you can say like if given opportunity, I would like to know on or grow in that as well. So for example, they are asking you like, do you have an mobile automation experience? Okay, and what is mobile automation, something like that, and you don't know that. So how you will be answering that? Okay, so mobile automation is mobile application automation, and which is I have not worked on, but I'm interested to work on that. If given opportunity, I would like to learn it and work on it. So this should be your answer immediately to the thing which is very new or you don't know, or you should tell whatever you know. And you can say some names as well. Okay, these are the tools I know for mobile automation, but these tools I have just knowledge but never worked on that. And that's it, like that. Okay, so some answer you are giving that will create a good impression that okay, you are willing to learn something, you are willing to know it, or you are willing to support the project, whatever the tool or technology. So you will not say that okay, I know java and automation, that's it, I will not learn anything new, I will work on that one only. People say this. Okay, so many companies face issues because of these kind of people who say like, already I know java, why should I learn again a new thing, because already I spent a 3 months or a 6 months learning in selenium java. Now I got a job because I learned selenium java, and now you are giving me another new thing, and I should struggle again for learning another new thing. People say after joining this, Okay, and because of that, companies have to face some situations wherein they have to give you the same project or similar kind of a project, whichever the tools or skill set is matching. So company will, or the interviewer will look for a candidate who are flexible to learn any new technology or work on anything requirement is coming up. So that way, and two things you have to be uh, careful. You should be confident, okay, whatever answer you are giving, and you should be having the like attitude of where you are very much interested. Okay, so what I can say is like you are very much interested to work on, or very highly uh, motivated person, positive person, and you are willing to join the company. Your attitude should have this, or you should create an impression in this. So even if you give 60% of answers, job is yours. Okay guys, so it is not always the skill gets the job, it is the will also gets the job. It is not only always the skill 90% who is giving answers, they will only get job. No, it is not the way the people get job. Okay, so even average candidate who is able to justify or convince interviewer that okay, he will be working, being flexible, and he is whatever, like he knows that he properly knows correctly, he is confident about whatever terminologies or the skill set what he mentioned in the CV. So that person, interviewer will select. Okay, so not always like interviewer will select having all the skill set together and then very much perfect person. So there is no one is like that perfect fit for any role. Okay, there are other parameters as well. So if you are a immediate joinee, or you are having the like comparison will be there obviously. So there are five people in the interview, and then five given interview, and you are the one out of that five. So there are different parameters company will look at. Okay, so what is your last CTC, how much the company is going to pay, and how much you know, and how much you are uh, aware of, or how much like how early you can join. All that parameters they will think of, and then the final thing will be made, like whom to hire or whom to give an offer and whom to release the offer. These all things will be considered. So it is not only one thing. So do not get any time demotivated because of anything. Okay, so you have to give few number of interviews, then you will understand where you are standing in the crowd, or what level of like what number of interviews questions, or what like are you able to clear first round, second round, or in the last round you are not able to clear, or where till where you are reaching. Okay, so you need to understand. Initially you are not getting selected, you need to work really hard. Then okay, so what where you are standing you will know once you give interviews only. So that was uh, that is important to know about ourselves. Okay, so where we are, and then few already started in giving interviews. Okay, because the candidates are reaching to me, they have questions, they are asking me. So with that I can understand few already started with the interviews and the process they are giving, or they are taking the calls at least. But I want everyone to start and then have that. Okay. Okay, so any questions in these, guys? Anything you have? Okay, you need interview questions, Lata. Yes, to everyone. From now, I'll start giving the sharing the interview questions, and that will be assignment, guys. So you write your own answer to that interview question. So if that is asked to you, what will be your answer? I will not give you the answers. Only interview questions I will give, and apart from that, I will share the. I already shared the reference documents or a URLs, right? So you can take help from that and then write your own answers. So if I give you interview question and answer, guys are not preparing. Okay, so I tried giving that, not to you but other batches and other candidates. that response is not that so good. Now I will give only questions and I want answers from you side. Okay, and I will ask questions or give questions whichever topics we already discussed, not the new one. Okay, hope that is good. Hope that is good with everyone. Yes, no?
Yes, Rajni.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Rajni, yeah, absolutely fine with it.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, so in page object model, any questions you have? We have seen what is page object model, and then so who will tell what is a page object model? Yes, no? Is a design
It's a
pattern?
design pattern. Yeah,
Okay,
design
Fancy
again.
pattern.
page.
Hmm. Again.
Design pattern is very
Okay.
it's like a structure
Hmm.
proper. Huh.
Yes, it is a design pattern in selenium. Yes, right. So consider this one. So we will implement a simple page object model. Okay, consider there is a site which is okay. So this one, this is the home page. Okay, whenever you are coming to this is your home page. Okay, and there is another page. Okay, tools QA page it is, and then form and elements. So this is a practice site. You can practice on this site. Okay, so where you will be able to practice about the text box, check boxes. You will get all the controls here: radio button, web table buttons, links, like this. So what is page object model? So you will create a class file for each page, right? So what are my pages? What are my pages? Home page is a page, text box is a page, and then elements is a page. This is home page, right? So we will create a Java project, so that will be a demo page object model. Okay, simple page object model, no combination with any hybrid or data driven or anything. Okay, so page object model can be integrated with or can be in a combination we can develop. Okay, so the combination framework is called as hybrid framework. Yes, so form demo project, I will give the name, and okay, the project is created. Okay, so now I will create a package pages. Okay, let me repeat again, guys. We are creating a simple page object model design. Okay, so no any other framework combination along with this page object model. So if we are in a combination developing with page object model, which we can do data driven plus page object model, testng page object model, maven, all combination we can work on. The combination of framework is called as hybrid framework, that we have seen, right? So here we are creating a simple pom framework. Okay, so we will create one simple, so you
Rajni,
understand. When we create a complex, you understand. Okay, yeah.
Rajni, does we need to install something? Do we need to install something like
No,
for this?
nothing.
No. Okay.
For this, for simple pom, you no need to install anything. You have Eclipse installed, Java installed, and Selenium jars already. That's it. So
Yes.
here I will
Okay.
add a Selenium jar only. That's it. That build path the same. Maven we have seen. Maven we have covered. But yeah. Okay, so where I have downloaded. So I have added the Selenium standalone server jar. So now I will create a package. I will create a package pages. Okay, so in this pages package, we will create a page. What is our page? Home page, right? So my class name will be, so home page, right? And now we don't need any public static void main. No, not needed. Okay, so this is your home page. In framework, in page object model, we will create the pages, how many pages we have in the application. Okay, you have, for example, there is a login button. Okay, no login button. Okay, there is a, okay, join now button is there. And for a join now, no, it is opening in a, it is fine. Okay, so anything you can take elements page. So for elements page, I have to create a, sorry guys, home page we have created. Okay, so there is a elements page. We will create another class file with the elements page. Okay, uh, so very simple we are looking today. Okay, so we will write here. Okay, so what you will write here, what thing we need a web driver, right? Yes or no guys? Web driver comma. Okay, so what is a import selenium qa? So, and what other things we need a public, we need a methods we need to write. Okay, so what different methods we will write here in the page object model, we will create a constructor. So constructor will be having the same name as a class name. Yes, so here I will write a constructor public and your constructor, and to this I will pass the web driver. Object of web driver is a driver, and then in the constructor I will assign this dot driver equals to driver. Okay, so what is this dot? Okay, so the parameter which is coming here, that we are assigning to this driver. Okay, so this dot, this is a keyword that will refer to the current object. So this driver is current driver. Okay, current class variable. And here you will create different locators for your home page. Okay, so what are home page locators you have? What are the on a home page, what are different elements we have? Okay, we have a join now, right? We have a selenium certification. So this is a tag or a image, it is a, okay, so you can use a link text as well, so this will work. So I will create a locator now for a button, which is my button name. What was that? Join now. Okay, so join now is a element equals to then by dot link text will give, and then what is the link text? It is having join now. Okay, so what is link text? Will it work, guys? Link text? No. So I will write a XPath better, or I will copy just. Okay, so copy an XPath, and here I should use a method XPath. So I have to check it is whether it is working. Okay, it is working. And what I will do here is by dot XPath, and here expression I will give. Okay, so the locator we created, the element we created here, locator for a join now button we created. Okay, so here again in the home page, what else we need, what else the buttons we have. Okay, so you have a selenium, this button also, after clicking on it is going to this page. So I will write a locator for this button as well. Okay, on this, what you will do, or what, like this you will keep on writing, guys. So if you have 100 elements, for that 100 locators you will write. Okay, here there are some 7 8 are there, so for 7 8 you will write all these, and then this you will be using for another actions. Okay, so okay, join now is a locator you have added. Okay, so this is your in the class, this is your variable of your class. Okay, this is your, then there is a method. Okay, this is a constructor of your class, and you will write a method in the class. What is method you can write in click join now. Okay, this is your method. What you will write here, you will write driver dot find element. Which element? Join now element. Okay, so this is my by dot XPath, whatever we used to write, we will write here join now, and then dot click. So join now contains all these like by dot XPath and this expression entirely. So now it will work. Driver dot find element, this join now element, and click on it. Okay, so your click join now method is what it is doing for you. Very simple. Clicking
Finding the
on that.
element and clicking.
Hmm. So we are writing here to find that XPath or locator. Okay, so tomorrow if there is a change in this join now button, okay, so the button XPath got changed, so here you will change, and you have like this, there are three methods. Okay, so you are clicking on, or you are working as a another some another logic you have. Okay, so click on join now and then perform some other activities, so maybe anything. So you have different methods like this, and that methods are using this join now. So you have only one place you have to update, right? So here a tag is there, uh, tomorrow it is div. Okay, so you will change at a one location, and then that is done. Okay, so what, how many times you are using, no matter, everywhere it will be reflected. Okay, so this is you will write in the home page. So what you will write in the elements page, similarly I will write a driver. So we are looking we are developing a simple page object model framework. Okay, so there is no other any combination of any other framework. So very simple, you will create in the same way, driver, and we will write a constructor which will be same as a class name, and then I will write a public constructor, and to this constructor there is a parameter you will write, that is a driver parameter, and then in this dot driver equals to driver. and you have, okay, elements page. You have in this elements page there are so many elements. Okay, so for example, on this elements page, what are the elements we have? Okay, so for example, you have this page. Okay, though you have text box and then you have everything on that elements page. Okay, consider you have everything in this elements page, the text boxes and everything. So you will write a locator for all this. How you will write? Inspect, and this is your input tag, and id is username. So I will take this and then write a xbar double slash input square bracket at the rate and username. Okay, so this is, I will copy. How you will write a locator? By, and what is this locator? Full name. Okay, and by dot xpath, and xpath expression I will copy here. Okay, so there is another locator, email. Okay, so this I will again inspect. id is user email, and write here input user email. So this is the xpath. By email equals to by dot xpath will write, and then xpath expression I copied, I'll paste it here. Okay, so like this you will create a locators. Like this you will keep on creating. What are the different locators you will create? How many you have on a page, that many you will create. Okay, so double slash input square bracket at the rate. No, it is not working. It is not a input, it is a text area, right? It is a text area. Here it is. Or else we can give a star as well. Okay, so we don't know or we don't want to give anything, so I will give a star. Star means anything. What is the star means? Star means anything, guys. Okay, so here I will write y dot, what it is, the name of this current address equals to by dot xpath. Okay, this is current address element created. Okay, so any questions in these? Like this you will write for permanent address and other button, submit button as well. Okay, and now we will write a method. What method? So you will write a method, you can write a method which is public void enter full name. Okay, so this is method. In this method there is a parameter, will take string name, and here driver dot find element. Which sorry, which element? Full name. This is my element, this element, and dot send keys, and what is name you have to pass, right? This is a one method. Again another method, public void enter email, and for this again a parameter, string parameter, and that parameter is email, or I will take email id as a parameter, and here driver dot find element email, which is the variable here. So on this what I have to perform, dot send keys, what we need to type in? Email id, right? So I will copy here this one, email, copy here. Okay, like this. Again, one more method. So like this you can write so many methods. Okay, so what you are performing in this input, enter email. So you are able to understand, in this we are providing the input to the email input box. Okay, so like this we create a pages in the page object model. Okay, so we will continue tomorrow, guys.
So Rajni, I have a question like, so we are, and the first line is web driver and driver. We are just creating a driver object
Hmm.
uh, of the web driver, and with the help of this operator, because the scope of the driver is outside, but we want to call inside. That's why we
Yes,
use
yes.
this operator.
Yeah, yeah. There is a one more thing. These are the pages. Again we will create a one package, test package. Okay, so test cases package we will create. That is our test cases. Okay, and in the test cases, from the test cases package we will have a for example, we have a test case one. Okay, for a login test case one. Here I will create a class file which is having the name login underscore tc 01. Okay, and here I will have a main method. Here I will write the system dot set properties, everything. Okay, and from here I will call these pages. Okay, so you will understand that tomorrow how that all chaining is happening. So this is page chaining. Okay, so you will call from this, the methods will be called from this class, and then execution will continue that way. So your logic of test case will be in the package test cases. Okay, so you might be having so many questions, I agree that. So you will get questions. Okay, can you please tell the build path? Okay, again. Okay, for no change, guys, nothing, same as it is. Okay, so same project, build path, configure build path, and libraries, add external jar, and you have to select a file, and then it is here, apply, close, apply, close. That's it, same as it is, nothing new. I have not started testng maven or anything. So simple page object model pattern we are looking here. Okay, so previously we have seen how to write a locators. Now the same thing we are writing in the page object. That's it. TestNG or Maven, everything I have not included anything. So any questions, Yamini and Suresh? Anyone? Any questions, guys? No. So yeah, tomorrow you will get more clarity. Okay, once we have these test cases written, and then from that execution, how that is going on, and then we will improve this framework. So this I am writing basic framework, guys, and then how we will be improving, you will have a idea now. So how the same framework we are improving, and I will share this code to you all. Okay, do not worry about or anything. So make a running notes, no worries on that, but I will share this project as well. Okay, once we write, or like once we have one or two test cases, I will share with you. Okay, few test cases we will write, and then I'll share with you. Okay, guys, then we'll continue after 5 minutes with the Java class. Okay.
Yeah, Rajni, can you share the at least